Hey guys, it's Chris Wong. I'm filming this video as of December 7th, 2025, and I'd just like to do a brief talk about experiences I had to where I am today, what led me to becoming an income investor. So as a disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy interested in building a portfolio and trying to achieve financial independence, retire early. So the main topic I'm going to be talking about would be the struggle of getting jobs, or the struggle of going to job interviews. So finding jobs these days is challenging because technology has changed, salaries are getting expensive, employers don't want to hire as many people, or there's too many people in a tight economy, or lots of different factors. But what I found over the years, since in my early 20s, was applying for a job takes time, and there could be a lot of rejections. When I was applying for jobs in my early 20s, I found from experience that it does take a lot of time. There could be hundreds of applications to fill out and not even one phone call to get a job. And even let's say as early as 2006 or 2007, you need technology in order to apply for a job. And we're living our lives trying to make sure we have food to eat, we have a place to stay, and maybe enjoy ourselves. But in order to get all that, we need to find a way to make money. And a lot of times, we want to try to build up our own money from scratch. Most people don't have parents that are going to pass down a generation of a wealthy portfolio that the kids can live off of. So in the process of trying to apply for many jobs and hopefully waiting for the phone calls, we also are given good and bad advice, like attend networking events, volunteer. But deep down in mind, we also need money to eat, and we also need money to sleep, and we also need money to pay our bills. Volunteering can help build a resume. Volunteering could help get your foot in the door if it's the direct employer you're trying to get a job with. But right away, it doesn't pay the bills in order to feed yourself and feed other family members. And then there's a process of getting a job. And then there's a process of getting the job interview. And it takes time, it takes money out of your pocket to attend the interview, because it could be very far or it could be close, but you either require a car, an Uber drive, a taxi drive, or even public transit in order to get there. And depending on what type of job it was, I was given good or bad advice when I was doing my undergrad that I need to dress professionally in order to get the job, which also requires money to buy the suit, to buy a tie, and to buy fitting shoes for the interview. And I remember attending an event in university about dress for success, and someone asked a question: what do you do if you need to dress for success, but it's very cold, very windy, or snowing a lot? And the person running the event told me to call a cab and drive right to the door, and don't go to the interview with a huge winter jacket that keeps you warm. Depending on what the job is or how competitive it is to get the job, it could be 3 interviews, it could be 1 interview. You could be waiting like a week, you could be waiting maybe a month before they even call you for the next step or a job offer. At the same time, you're trying to live your life to make sure you don't run out of money just so you can continue eating and sleeping. So from this experience in my early 20s of how difficult it was to get a job, or how difficult it is to move on to the next job, it gave me the mindset deep down that whatever money I make, I have to save my money. And when I learned how to invest, I made it a goal that whatever money I made and didn't spend, I had to invest it and try to generate my own stream of income with my investments. I hope you guys liked the video. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. Otherwise, please subscribe to my channel for future videos. Thank you guys for watching.